Twitch. Got us cries over for the team 1. On that team, we got 2 rogues, Dirks' Mind Bugs, as well as Nina on the Paladino, as well as Dev Pala also. Is Dev going to be first? Yeah, looks like he is. Barak maybe first up? Maybe Grifka? Everybody just goes flying. We got Holy Sai on that team, Pikachu in the back, Sham, and looks like Barak is going to be first up. Opener onto Dev, immediately trinket with a wall. Interesting. Full Crusade roaring off. Thorns are up for Barak, trying to go for a bit of counter pressure too, as both of them are just trying to throw everything in, but the kitchen sink at one another. Wall up for Barak, trying to see if he can layer himself full of defenses, add some layers to that fur, bubble out of Death Pala just to get himself that immunity, but is not really denying. He's not really looking for a retreat. He's looking for even more aggression. I love seeing the Barak on the defensive right now, trying to get himself potential reset. Death Pala at some point should be looking out for his own self-heal. I think it might have been a DR rake or that, or just no stun rake. It's going to be a stun onto Barak though. Nothing he can do. Death Pala does not really have a big burst available either. Got himself big hammer above the man's head. Maybe lay on hand situation or a blessing of protection. Might be. It is going to be a blessing of protection. Barak cannot respond to this at all unless he just goes for like a cyclone. Thorns are up. That's actually going to do quite a number. Death Pala can deal with Thorns. Nice lead by the Feral. Looking to escape using the swift mobility to veer around the Pally. And might even be on the road to recovery right now. He might be okay. Next Hodge could be pretty deadly. Barks can really early, but the Hodge does come down either way though. Death Pally does have a wall together with the Shield of Vengeance. Hammer hanging over the Feral's head. As he's looking for that Cyclone, got himself a bit of that breather. This is exactly what this man used to be doing. The Barak though should be looking at his Heart of the Wild, just in case. I feel like you should send it early instead of just in case you never get ascended. Death Pally though does not even mute you. The Paladin is out in the open, kind of naked, without those big defenses to just nullify all damage. Got himself laying hands, so maybe can stabilize. Maybe laying hands right now. Barak got himself the cloak. Rocket, as he is in bear form, able to tank up, fortify himself a little bit. No stone to stop him anymore. Full bleeds, full stun on the Death Pala. I think by just how ready, unless Pally got anything available whatsoever. Dampening isn't high at all, so Pally can maybe go for a bit of recovery. Maim to lock him down. Needs that big old bite to sink his teeth in the Death Pala, and might just be over. Live hanging on the Pala's big bite. Wings of backup unavailable. Maybe he could use those to stabilize a little. The Feral does have a trinket for those, some big trinket, big bite, full dots are on the Pally. Just needs a little more, but Pally looking to recover. Shield of Vengeance coming back up last second. Hammer hanging over Barak's head. Wait a second, maybe Pally. Full glory, wings active. Just might be able to topple the Feral Druid. Looking to make sure he doesn't get a proper escape. Feral not out of the woods just yet. Big hammer, one more hit is all he needs. Trying to go for recovery. His Heart of the Wild has not been pressed still. How are you just holding onto that button? Double stun onto Death Pally though. What a juke out with the Thorns available. Pally got nothing stunned last second. Needs a heal, but Barak does end up sinking in those bleeds at the end. Well done. The back and forth between the two. I love. Wait, whoa. Is it Mindbox next? It's Christ. I saw the rogue kind of swinging around. I thought maybe that's gonna be him. And I saw Dre live from a distance. Like, what's happening? What's the Christ? What pet are you going for? Or are you just like sacrificing the pet instead? Are you sacrificing the pet? Oh, you know, you have Succubus. But Succubus can't really do anything against, like, Ferals. Not really. Not while they're in animal forms. It can only hit seduce on the cat forms. So I guess maybe like to swap over to, what's it called? Hound? The Falhound? Felt Puppy? Big Infernal onto Barak. Got himself a wall, tanking up as much as he can, but a fear veers him away from the boxes, which is going to be his safety. And even with behind those boxes, he's still got a big old Infernal dropping him down. Bolt one, Bolt two right after Shadow Fury before he can escape with the third Bolt to follow. Christ banked up a lot of resources just to make sure he can go for the triple knocker back to back like this. Barak had no help whatsoever. Bash maybe keeping him alive. Got himself Swiftman last second. Heart of the Wild was used this time around. Did end up pressing it. Fear almost got the Fear faster than he got the Cyclone, but the Succubus, he catches him either way though. Hold on, if you have Mortal or anything, got himself Immolation. As long as he don't get interrupted. Stunned by the Feral Druid. Just need a couple more hits. Feral looking for a bit of recovery. One more hit is all he need. Portal's open. Big Bones all the way. Oh, it does live it fairly though. It's going to be Conflagration, singeing the Feral down into ashes itself. That is so good. Do I for games, bro? Thanks so much, Deb. Appreciate you, my man. Appreciate you. So, Koopa, by the way, if you're in chat, we got a spot right now. Got a spot for you, boy. It's going to be another rogue, but I'm gonna be okay with it. Is it Pikachu next? It is. So, as an Affliction Warlock, Cries needs to make sure he doesn't have to deal with his dots at all. If he can get ahead of those dots, he'll be golden. Pikachu immediately with the defensive chaos bolts is still flying, trying to see if he can pierce past those defenses. What a round that he's taking to Mortal Coil. Mortal lets him run into line of sight, into that safety, which is so perfect. This guy though, Pikachu the Warlock, he's really one of those guys that would rather just keep trucking, play into that tankiness, play into the fortification playstyle, and just into Live Lord McGee build. But I think Cries, if he can just kind of chip away this defense little by little, he's getting some value. Big Drain Soul by Pikachu, though. Cries limited the amount of damage of value those dots really have. It's going to go for an Interrupt, Mortal, couple Incinerates, maybe a Big Bolt, potentially. Soul Rot denying the damage. If you can just deny those big dots to be on you in the first place, you'll be golden. Does go for the kicks. Chrysler is taking a little bit of pressure though. Eventually, Agonies and Corruptions are going to start wearing him out little by little. I don't know how you can remove these things at all. Xander Rachel's not going to help you. You just got to wait. Oh, you just got to wait. Is this going to be it? Does end up burning down a Soul Shard together with a Warlock House and just to give himself like a little pop-up full of health. Pikachu, they're got to be very careful not to get interrupted if you can help it. Does get kicked. Mortal Coil in 10. Maybe this is where Crysis plays it super slow. Wait until Mortal Coil. Maybe until Infernal. Maybe until those dots are off. Regenerating. He's recovering. He's doing it. He's doing it. Mortal Coil to stop him. Does have a trick at Mortal Coil back at Pikachu with a Fear to Fall. Got himself full CC setup. Portals are being open too with Incinerates right after Pikachu with the defensive. Just trying to keep the dot and pressure rolling onto Cry. Soul Rod denying him for just a second. Pikachu trying to go for a bit of heal. Getting interrupted. Soul Rod cannot really interrupt that right now. Shot of Fear to Fall. I think Cry's may just have you with his Incinerates back to back. Oh, so close. Oh, not quite there, but so close. Wall up for Pikachu. He's trying to get himself, I guess, ported. Was that Chrysler that tossed the port at him? Is that what that was? Does it really help you? Drain Soul for this man. He got himself the Agonies that are ramped up. He got himself plenty of damage. Drain Soul also does a lot of damage too. Shuka to Cries. Does get to avoid it. Just needs one more Incinerate. This guy's still, look at him. He's just going to take up this damage. He's just going to stare death in the face and take up as much as possible. Whittle Cries down to there. You're just dead to the dots. I think you're just dead to the dots. Unless Sham gives you like something to heal off of. I think you're just dead. Or maybe, I'm not sure. Mortal Coil barely gives you any healing. Fear barely gives you any healing. Syad barely gonna give you any survivability. He's still melting. Oh no, Cries, no. Dark Pact is back up. Infernal is in. Xander Rachel not coming back up anytime soon. I think you're just gonna have to use mobility instantly, right? That's all you really can do. Port? Oh, avoiding him. Okay. Maybe it's something you could work with. Sham just needs a little bit of damage to the Cries. And he has him. Cries waiting for 16, 15 seconds. Second BCC. Maybe can go Infernal. Maybe big damage. Dropping down a boy into Shadow Fear right after. Just all Sham needs to go is Trinket and he'll be golden. Board is available. Got him some distance as Alien Blast comes through. Cries trying to buy himself as much time as possible. Sham having to not press a wall here just yet. Drain Soul is up for Cries. Mortal Coil getting sent in as he got himself an Immolate ready. Wall and Dark Pact to back up. I don't know how you're gonna live it. Warlock Hellstone coming up in a few seconds. Maybe you can use Soulburn Hellstone. Maybe you can use Soulburn Hellstone right now. Do you have it? He's trying to see if he can reach around the corner. Right now, Cry's just having to tiptoe around this man as best as he can, trying to find him some recovery. Dark Pact does end up saving him from the Ellie Blast and recovered enough health in order to get a substantial Dark Pact shielding for him. Wall made to come out really soon though. Trinket available as well. Succumb BCC, which is perfect. Shamtar does have a Trinket, does not really want to burn it willy-nilly versus Cries. He wants to make sure he's using it with purpose. But if Cries can just chip away the Shaman little by little, he's getting kind of low. That's going to be Battle Mass Trinket. Got him some Guardian Thunder trying to make some damage happen for it. But Cries got him some distance, regenerates back up. As Sham looking for recovery, he might be okay. But Cries got himself a full reset. He did catch a proper reset. Oh no, Sham. Hold on a second. I think Sham is now the one on a bit of a back foot. As Cries summons up a fresh new Succubus. Does he get the second CC? Mortal Coil sent in before the totems can really lock you down. He wants to go for the full root stun, but every single time he's got a totem combo, he's got a pet, he's slamming those totems out of the way. He's trying to see if he can get rid of him the best possible. Sham with that wall, got him some Ghost Souls. Last one to Cries, he does go for the Trinket. Big Ellie Blaster follower, needs himself another Sunder in order to capitalize on some damage and get used out of a tier set. Finally got a Sunder, maybe potentially big damage wall for Cries. As Sham backing up for just a moment, doesn't really want to take too much damage right now. Trying to be a little bit more measured with it as best as you can. But at least, I guess waiting off until the wall is off. At least 10 seconds on a Mortal Coil. Shadow Fury maybe trying to just get interrupted. Does go for it. a kick either way, end up getting juked out of it. Portals are up for Sham. Cannot really do much against this damage stun around the corner. Cries just sees a big go with the Chaos Bolt. If he can get himself a proper bolt or two, he'll be fine. Looking for instance, got himself a big forward, big distance, instant last second. Oh, the incinerate at the very end. He does get himself incinerate. With Holy Saya going to be up next, does not want to give this man an honor duel whatsoever. Succubus Shrink inside of him immediately poured down for Christ. Does he have a portal as well? He got a gate. But we have a normal portal. Trying to see if we can send Holy Saya out. Fear? No, it's over. That is so close. Oh man, if only Saya gave him, I think, maybe a little bit of a breather. A proper honor duel. I think maybe Chrysler would have been able to wait long enough until some of those crucial cooldowns are coming back up. And it would have been more of an even match, but no, that is so close. Wall up for Saya as Nina is going to be up and running. Saya, do you still have Crusade? Or did you already burn Crusade? I'm not even sure. If you didn't burn Crusade onto Cries, then it'll serve you well here. Because for Nina, Minute Wings is going to be golden. It's going to be out a little bit of extra pressure on you. I think it's going to force the utilities out of you soon. Actually, Blessing Protection on Nina. Wait a second, maybe Nina, no! Blessing of Protection stops a lot of the physical damage, but Holy is a lot of that Holy damage instead. Final rank does get you avoided. Still lots of damage on the Saya. Might be going for a bubble. Does go for the bubble. Nina looking for recovery. Cannot really do much. Locked down by Saya. Is just going to end up taking it down. Needs to go for regenerating as soon as possible. The Rogue is not going to let you get too much out of that regenerating. Back up and running Secret Technique, and down you go. As Mind Bugs is going to get attacked by Grifka, maybe? I thought you vanished and cheap. Trinket it really early. Cheap shot. Do you have a go? Get a shot. Grifka trying to see if you can maybe end this right now. Big Secret Technique maybe? Does get Secret at the end. Cheat Death? Is that second time in a row Cheat Death just didn't do anything? Is it just me? Alright, so Cheat Death I don't think works at all. I think it's twice in a row I've seen a rogue get slammed down in the opener and just Cheat Death did nothing. Is it Secret Technique that just, the crit damage just overrides it? Or maybe like the multiple parts of Secret Technique that override it. Grifka get himself a gouge cheap shot onto Dirks, but it's going to be a trinket as none of the rogues have an opener anymore. Grifka taking a bit of that damage as Dirks does try to see if he can get some kind of a turnaround. They are going to go for a bit of a reset though. Exactly, dude. See, that just doesn't work. It doesn't work if you're stunned in these duels. It doesn't just not work if you're stunned in general. Out of stun it works fine. Is that on purpose like that? I feel like, no, I feel like that's not right. I feel like we need to test that plush. Cheap shot onto Dirks, got himself the cloak, disarmed by Grifka, trying to see if he can get himself a little bit of survivability. Blinded to Grifka, maybe can go for a gouge. Does Zurich have the damage? He does have Shadow Blades, as well as a set of dances. He vanished available too. Maybe he doesn't even need it. Grifka in the kidney shot. Secret Technique, Cold Blood. Cheat Death procced and he was stunned. I don't think that's true plush. That was a cheap shot. Cheat Death did proc. Cries a 3? My goodness. The fact that Cries lived for as long as he did has been absolutely nothing short of miraculous. Let's get us another one going, yeah?